Okay, so this is going to be a crash course on ETFs. We're going to start with the spiders. So SPY, this is a very, very old ETF. There you can see the inception date, 1993, January 22nd. Pretty cool. You can read about it on the internet. It's a very interesting ETF, but let's just move ahead. So this is a highly liquid instrument, meaning that it has a lot of volume. Right here you see the volume and the average volume. And so it's very easy to buy and sell. It has a very liquid options market. So if you want to learn options, it's a place to go perhaps. Always use caution, obviously, and make your own investing decisions. You can see here the chart of this bad boy. If we go back to like April 1, 1993, it was $44. Now it's $511.28. So this basically is the S&P 500. When you buy this, you buy 500 stocks basically, and you're participating in the growth of the United States economy, right? These are American companies. I want to emphasize that because, when you're investing, when you're buying and holding, whatever you're doing, you always want to think about your options. You always have options. So this is the SPY. So you can buy other things if you want to diversify further. You can look at something like VT. So VT is the Vanguard. I'm just showing you some of the most popular ETFs in the world here. This is the Vanguard Total World Stock Index Fund. And it's awesome because when you buy this, you're actually buying like thousands of companies. And I think that is so cool. I mean, how is it that you just buy one share and then you own thousands of companies? It's something like 8,000 or 9,000. Actually, I have it here. Let me just scroll down really quickly and I'll show you. So all the way down, I think I scrolled down too far. It's something like, here it is, 9,823. So yeah, that's a lot of companies, right? So that's the number of stocks or the number of companies that you become a part owner of. Remember, when you buy a stock, in theory, right, you're buying a share of the company, you're an owner. When you receive a dividend, that comes because you're holding stocks, right? And so by holding stocks, you are an owner in some sense of the company. Now, I don't believe it's complicated unless you own, I think you have to own like, there's a certain amount, and I don't own that amount for any stock. You have to own like if you own 5% of a company, I think the rules change. Yeah, so it's different for people who have over a certain amount, but you still get voting rights a lot of times. You can vote on things if you own actual stocks, which is kind of cool. In this case though, when you own the ETF, you basically just own a basket of stocks. So it's a little bit different. And you're basically just hoping that it continues to go up. That's the idea. So pretty cool. So that's the world. Now, if you want to buy other countries, you can. For example, if we look at Japan, EWJ, this is something really cool. So when I first started trading years ago, many, many years ago, Japan, I feel like it's done a price split. That means that the price has changed. Yeah, they did a split here because I'm pretty sure I bought it like, I don't want to speak out of turn here, but I'm pretty sure I paid less than $10 a share for this. But if you look at this chart, it never goes below $10. That's because there was what's called a reverse split. The price had gone down a lot of the Japanese stocks because, as you can see, the Japanese stock market, right? So this represents the companies in the country of Japan, have not really, I mean, they've held, but it hasn't really like gone up like the U.S. companies. At some point, it might, right? And so that's the thing because economies change, the world changes. So it's a way to invest in another economy. That's the way I look at these ETFs. And when I first discovered that you could do that, I was really, really impressed. So let's look at what this even holds. I don't even know. Toyota is the number one thing here, 6.56%. So I know Toyota, they make cars. So I feel like Toyota is a good company. Mitsubishi, Sony, I don't know what Tokyo Electron does. And, Mitsubishi. So a lot of car companies I'm noticing. Hitachi, I've heard of them. So yeah, so pretty cool, right? So you can buy different countries. I've always thought that is an amazing thing about ETFs.